Right, hey guys, how's it going? All right, let's get this party started. Turn that down, man. Very bright. All right, so what you guys up to? We're past the weekend. We've got everything all taken care of, hopefully, and I hope you guys are doing pretty good. Today I just got some White Castle and a little bit of other drinks and stuff here. If you've been following all the fun stuff that's been coming out on the channel, saw a lot of stuff that I've been putting out. I just put out the spicy chicken fries at a BK. It is what it was, you know. Yeah. And yeah, been a lot of other stuff. Finally saw the big reveal the other day. If you guys caught it, maybe you didn't. I was able to find, I got 2 of them. I was able to find a Reggie bar. And I was so stoked about that. That was cool. I got a notice from that company that they brought the Reggie bar back, and they had it in stock. And it was like, used to be real big back in the 70s and the 80s. Reggie got his own bar. And I remember I used to get it. It was like a Baby Ruth kind of, like a flat, like they squished it down. I don't know why it disappeared, and I don't know why they brought it back. Was glad to see that it was back. And so yeah, that was kind of cool. So anyway, that was a big find. Also, I found the other thing you saw, the mac and cheese gummies and the hot dog gummies and some other items from that store. So yeah, there's a lot of things out there. You just got to look for them. I also saw that they had the gummy bacon and gummy pickles and a lot of other weird gummy. I mean, there are so many different gummy things now. Different animals, worms, snakes, rats, bats, cats, brains, eyeballs, scorpions. Pretty much anything that you can think of, they've got a gummy of it. Some of them are giant ones, some of them are small ones. They're all different things. Sour. I don't know, you name it, they got it. So imagination, let yourself go wild. Now you can even make your own. I've heard if you make the mix at home and then you can add whatever gummy concoction you want, and then you can put it in just like a mold. I'm sure they have lots of different molds. Like I even had one, and it was Doctor Who. It was like Daleks, and it was like animals and cubes and all that stuff. So pretty much, hey Kenneth. So yeah, pretty much unlimited. So there you go. All right. No, this is just the White Castle. It's not bad. And that's all I got tonight. I didn't feel like going out. Still kind of stormy here. I think it's going to rain again tomorrow. So I've been kind of trying to stay inside a little bit. Like I said, working on stuff that I've already got. A lot of stuff I sent away for. You saw the big reveal was the Reggie bar. Didn't want to give that too far away. This isn't, we don't have it either. This is frozen. Get it from the supermarket. Cook it in the microwave. We do not have a White Castle. They do have some things in there. I think they've got Red Robin. They've got Rallies, onion rings as well. It is very delicious. Nice little bite burgers, I guess. Sliders. Apparently they have White Castle bites. I have not seen those yet. They're called Craven Bites, and they're like little mini, I think like hamburger rolls or something. I haven't seen it yet. I'll keep my eyes out for it. They tend to show up at inopportune times. You don't know about it. And it's like, wait a minute. Hey, Reaper. What's up? Yeah, nothing new. Easy frozen snack. You don't have to do too much. Not too bad. I'm doing okay. So yeah. And what else? There's a bunch of stuff coming out. I've been hearing snacks and frozen stuff. I want to go down to. I actually want to go to Trader Joe's because I want to see if they've got something there. And hopefully, with what's coming in the mail, I can combine the two. But yeah. And tonight I'm drinking actually two different things. So one of them, nothing real spectacular. It is Liquid Death. It's called Bury It Alive. It's sparkling water with a little hint of berry. And then the other one I'm trying is, this one is new. I haven't tried it before. Called Prime. This is Tropical Punch. Now this is Prime Energy Drink. The other one's just plain water. It doesn't have any flavor much at all. They've actually got the one Liquid Death that all it is water. They got sparkling water and plain water in a can. That's it. No flavorings, no anything. And then they've got this one, a little bit of flavor. And I have heard now they've got teas out too. Liquid Death tea. And it was like Grim Leafer, I think was one of them. And then there was some other thing. And it's a play on all the words. So you can check those out, find them in the stores. Yeah. But just have to check it out, find it in the store. They've got a lot of weird items out there that I've been finding online, like I said. Got the other stuff will be coming soon. I'm still working on some of the other reviews. Finally got to the chicken fries. And that was not fun. They actually screwed up the first time. I ordered the spicy fries and they gave me the regular ones. I actually did the review. I thought they were spicy and then I realized they weren't. I had to go back. And then they told me, then I went back and I was going to get the spicy chicken fries. And one place said, well, we don't have those right now. I'm like, well, why do you advertise it? Why is it on your menu board? Why is it on your app and everything? And they're like, well, we don't have any right now. I'm like, okay, so I went across town to the other one. They had them, but they didn't have the zesty sauce. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have zesty sauce? Fortunately, I had one left over. So, but yeah, BK is not my friend right about now. Not the best track record. And that one that I go to, they're always out of something. They don't have half. One time I went in there, they didn't have half of the drinks on the menu. It's like we don't have Coke Zero. We only have Diet Coke. We don't have regular Coke. We don't have root beers out. Everything like that. Yeah, no zesty sauce. I was like, what the heck? Well, we don't have any zesty sauce at the moment. I'm like, what? No zesty sauce. How can you have chicken fries without zesty sauce? How can you have onion rings without the zesty sauce? So, like Foghorn Leghorn, fortunately, I keep an extra in the car for just such emergency. I've got a whole little box full of napkins, forks, straws. What else? spoons, all that, knives, just in ketchup and a little bit of sauces and stuff. I've been kind of stashing away just in case. A lot of times they forget napkins, they forget, fork or knife or something like that. Now you have to actually ask for things. If you don't, they won't give them to you. It's like if you want a napkin, you got to ask for a napkin. You want a fork, you got to ask for a fork. You want a straw, you got to ask for a straw. And it's like, there's a new rule. So I don't know. But I have been checking out what's out there. I heard they're coming out with 2 new flavors of sodas later this year for main one. I think it's going to be more towards summertime. They're coming out with a Coke Ultimate, which is the creation line. You know how they did the Dream World Coke Move. They did the DJ Marshmallow brand. They got another one now coming out like summertime. It's going to be called Coke Ultimate. And I guess it's an ultimate in zero sugar as well. But that probably won't be out till like June. So don't look for it right away. And then they're also going to have a Sprite Legacy. And it's kind of be a pink label, pink can. And it's supposed to be strawberry lemonade Sprite. They've had lemonade, they've had cherry Sprite, they've had pomegranate. But that's going to be out later too. So just got to keep your eyes out for it. And like I said, I get advance notice, and it just takes a while. I probably won't see it for a little while. And I heard they are coming out with a new Mountain Dew for summer breeze, just like a rocket pop kind of thing. And then a couple other things too. Then I think they're doing another Baja round, pomegranate and passion fruit or something like that. I don't know. That's going to be out for the summertime too. So I'm not sure when. They didn't really give a timeline. I just heard that's what's coming out. But the other things are there. I've come across really weird things too. Hey, Paul. Yeah, just what I hear, and I just see it online. I see it online, and it's like, oh, okay, that's coming out. Just like I knew about all these Coke Move and the Pepsi, or the Pepsi Peeps or Peepsy. If you want to try that, that's still out. Coke Move. Now also the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. They've got that one. That's a permanent flavor, so that's going to be out all the time now. So if you want a little bit different Dr. Pepper flavor, I know they have cherry, they have cream soda, and now they got the strawberries and cream. And of course, diet. Zero sugar. You could try those as well. They're not bad, actually. I've been finishing off. I got a case of each, and I've been finishing them off. I'm almost through the zero sugar, and I got like a couple left of the other one. I have tried the one, Dave's cream soda. Not bad. I don't think it warrants a whole video. I did try some of the new ones that they came out with, the Rick and Morty ones. The Portal one and the other, some kind of melon one. I think that was out as well. Those were okay. Those were like a limited time. But yeah, they've got exclusives at some of these places with the Freestyle. Wendy's has it, and I think Jack in the Box has it, and some of the other ones have it as too. Yeah, they had them for a while. It was back like, I think, summertime. some lime, portal lime, and portal lemon lime, and then another one was like berry. I forget. They come out with the different ones, but they were like real limited time. Once they're gone, they're gone. It's like they had the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce from McDonald's. That didn't last too long. Still have some Szechuan sauce left from this last round. I think I might have some Mighty Hot sauce left. I'm not sure. And if you want, they're going full throttle now with the Shamrock Shake and the Oreo Mint McFlurry. Nothing new there. Apparently they have lemonade as well there now. Like actual real lemonade at McDonald's. I might go run by there. I'm still debating to try this crispy McChicken or not. I've not heard good things about it. I might get to it. I've got a lot of chicken stuff coming up. So stay tuned, folks. Yeah, some places went a little bit nutso with the chicken lately, and I have to go check some of those out. And all these new candies and new sodas and new... I haven't seen too many chips yet. And the chips are not cheap anymore. $5 a bag for chips now. They were on sale 2 for $10. I was like, what? I don't know. That wasn't really a sale. Oh, thanks. 1SP. Appreciate it. And like I said, always something weird coming out. They're re-releasing everything. Like I said, I was really stoked to find the Reggie bar. They brought it back. I don't know if it's one company was doing it or someone bought the rights to it, or I don't know. I just got an alert that said they brought them back, and I was like, cool, I got to get a Reggie bar. Because I used to get that back in the 70s and 80s, I think. It's like so good. He got his own candy bar. And as far as I know, like I said, yeah, as far as I know, O. Henry and Reggie were like the only two named after people. Cat food or bacon. Yeah, I was like, it was really weird to see that again. I was like, they are bringing things back too. They're bringing back the Apple hit Johnny Apple treats and what was it? Alexander the Grape and Cherry Clan and all those. They're kind of re-releasing them now. Necco bought out. Necco went under, and then another company took over the Necco. They're putting Necco out again. Tart and Tiny's. There are a couple other ones that they're putting the candies out again. Hostess did the same thing. They sold out to another company, and they bought the rights to it. So on all the Hostess stuff is out again. And they're putting a lot of new stuff. I want to find those new ones. I still haven't found a Casbar. It is a new Hostess, like kind of almost like a brownie, but it's like in layers. Apparently got chocolate brownie or triple chocolate and caramel. And it's like, cake, frosting, filling, and then another layer of cake. Just gotta take a look for those. Might take a little while to get out. I finally found the Bouncers was in the store, the regular ones. I actually found the Neccos, and I found the chocolate only Neccos too. And that was at my regular store. So they're starting to put them out again. And waiting for some of these other ones to come back. Hopefully they will. But in the meantime, yeah. And you guys are, the cats are asleep, so yeah, they're quiet tonight. One's on the chair and one's on a bag. So that's about it. What else? A lot of new stuff hitting the shelves, coming out. Like I said, all the new drinks, that's going to be the new thing. So keep your eyes out for all that, along with all the new stuff that they've got out. If you're a fan of some of them, if you like coconut, you'll like the Move. If you like marshmallow, you'll like the Pepsi Peeps. If you like strawberries and cream, you'll like the Dr. Pepper. It just depends on what you like. A lot of people just like plain, like Coke or Pepsi. No, those were a little spiky and crazy. They took the name away. Used to be Willy Wonka. They used to have the Nerds. It was Willy Wonka's Nerds, Willy Wonka's Everlasting Gobstoppers. And I think there was another, they actually had some Wonka's candy bars, but they got rid of them and they took the name away. It's no longer Willy Wonka. Somewhere along the line, I think Nestle bought the rights to everything and they took the Wonka name off of it. They used to have Oompas. Those were good. They were like, kind of like Reese's Pieces. They were peanut butter candies with a crunchy shell. They were a lot bigger than regular M&Ms, but they were peanut butter. I think they might have been coated with chocolate too, but they were called Oompas. Yeah. They got discontinued. They also had the Wonka Swirls, and they also had another one. It was ice cream. I used to like those, but they got rid of that. It was ice cream, and it was like banana. They looked like bananas, and it was ice cream with like a fruit roll up around it. And one of them was like grape, and one of them was something else. And you peeled the layers away, and it had ice cream in the middle. And one was like banana ice cream with the grape wrapping on the side. Then there was another flavor. Those went away a while ago. I used to get those all the time. Kind of weird. And then they actually had a Scrumdiddlyumptious bar. They had Swirled. And I think they did have the Reginald Wonka bar. They had a kit you could make your own. Had the label, had the wrapper. But they don't do that anymore, unfortunately. All these companies have kind of changed over. They kind of got rid of a lot of products. Streamline a lot of stuff, make it simple. Yeah. What else? Still having a lot of weird items out there. Like I said, I found the the weird ones. You'll see the reviews on those coming up. The weird gummies. And I was trying to remember some of them. I've seen all kinds of weird stuff. Weird flavors of things too. Sodas, candies. One was strange, but it is what it is. They've always put something strange out. Haven't heard any big plans for anything yet, but I'll keep my eyes out. Yeah, and they got rid of a lot of them. But actually, some of these nostalgia candies and the specific candy sites are actually getting some of these items back. That's where I got the Reggie bar. I got another item as well. I found a bunch of other ones too, like the, what was it, Bar None, uh, the Whoozy What's It when that first came out. A lot of older stuff that hasn't been out for a while. Can't always find them in the stores, like Zots. I got those cinnamon Zots. Those were pretty good. And then, oh, just the old classics, you know, like the ribbon candy and um, what was the other one? Strawberry or raspberry hard candy. They have taffy. A lot of old stuff. Ribbon candy, yes. Old-fashioned ribbon candy, like at Christmas time. Still got the. I still got some over here. Yes, they do, and they make the Christmas candy like your grandma used to have. I've still got the. I haven't done anything with it. I still got the Christmas candy. All the different ribbons and the thing. Grandma would put it in her candy dish. And company came around and you pick up one piece and the whole thing and come up. Have a chisel to get it out. To get a chunk of that off. That and butterscotch and cinnamon. Yeah. Old time candy, you know, like she'd have in her purse. Cough drops. Menthol. Yeah, they had all that classic stuff. Individually wrapped, some of them. But I remember the candy from the candy dish, or the mints, melt-aways, I think they were called. Yeah, I mean, usually grandma always had something. Candy dish for visitors, for, you know, hard candy, something like that. Been a while. And I've found out that they discontinued some. They no longer have certs, or what was the other one? There's a couple other ones that they used to have. They don't anymore. Freshen Up gum. Huh. I think there was a couple other ones too. Can't remember them all. But anyway, that's the fun stuff. Yep, Atomic Fireballs, Red Hots, Jolly Ranchers. There were a couple other ones, butterscotch, cinnamon, peppermint. That was pretty popular. Fudge, maybe. Wish Brock's would put back some of their old stuff that they have. They don't have them anymore. They've discontinued the bonbons that were like cream filled with chocolate, and then the Royales were like caramel with different centers. Maple, vanilla, chocolate. They were kind of like Tootsie Rolls, but they had different caramel and different centers. Used to get them by the pound. They don't do that anymore. Still find some of them, like the candy fruit slices, like gumdrop things. I have not found the ones, I didn't like them, the coconut, the tricolor coconuts that were like pink, white, and brown, like little squares, and they were coconut. I've heard they've got bars, but I wasn't real big on coconut, so. And then they used to have, yeah, all this butterscotch, cinnamon, fruit slices, sour balls, a lot of different stuff like that. You know, you could find some stuff now. It's Easter time, so they've got a lot of old time stuff. Just got to keep your eyes out, and you never know. So just keep a lookout. Some of the stuff will pop up when you least know it. Like I said, I didn't know the Reggie bar was out. I got an email from the company saying, "Hey, Reggie bar is back." I was like, cool. Sometimes they were out of stock temporarily, and then it's like, "Hey, we got this back in stock." But this one, they must have revived it. Some company revived it, and it wasn't that bad. It was only like a buck and a half for the candy bar, so that's not bad. What kills you is the shipping. The more you ship, the more you have to pay for shipping. Just what I grew up with, what I remember. Bits and pieces, facts. I'm sure there's a lot more out there that I don't really remember or I don't know too much about. I could do the research if I had to go and check it all out, but I don't know. I do enough of that right now for the new releases and things that are coming out. And I think the biggest one that's coming up is Taco Bell is going to have their volcano menu. And I think it's going to be a limited time again. Surprise, surprise. So you have probably volcano taco, volcano burritos with that spicy nacho cheese sauce, and I think probably the red shell. It's supposed to be spicy, and I think that comes out in June. So we've got a couple months for that. And then I haven't heard too much else. I know a lot of these places have already kind of put their stuff out. Limited time, so you got to get them while you get them. But nothing really major that I've been hearing anything about. But I'll keep my eyes out. I catch bits and pieces. Now, if you're really glutton for punishment, go down to. Apparently, it's out. I haven't been there. Go to Walmart. Pick up the Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream from the makers who made mac and cheese ice cream, mustard ice cream, and they now have Hidden Valley Ranch, and it's only available for 10 weeks at Walmart. If you really want to get your Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream, go for it. I'm debating whether I want to do it or not. I don't think I do. I tried the ranch soda. I tried the chicken and waffles ice cream, and I tried the chicken and waffles cereal. I don't know about the Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. I think it's going to be way too strong. But I don't know. Some people, want to try it because it's weird. But apparently that's a thing. I don't know. They've got a lot of weird items, hot ice creams, strange stuff. I've been hearing bits and pieces about cookie ice creams. It was like Little Debbie oatmeal cookie ice cream. They had Trix ice cream. They had Lucky. I tried the Lucky Charms. That was not very good. I think they have like Captain Crunch and some of these other ice creams out there for cereals and weird ones they're converting over. I think I even saw Cocoa Pebbles ice cream too, and a Fruity Pebbles ice cream. But I didn't try them. I don't know. It's wintertime and it's kind of like not really ice cream weather. So, although if you get it now, you could get it home without it melting. And if you get it in the summertime, chances are, you have to have a cooler or a cold bag to keep it from melting, or get it right home. So, everything's through the roof right now for price wise, so you got to be careful with what you did. Hey, Claw. It's okay. Not been on too long. I'm doing okay. I just had some White Castle burgers. Yep. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, you can try the spicy chicken fries at Burger King. I don't know. I mean, you could do it yourself. I just don't think ice cream would go well. Sweet and savory is not the best combo. But, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has different strange tastes. So yeah, Claw. Yeah, I had some burgers and I'm drinking this. I'm finishing this off. Liquid Death. This is Bury It Alive. It's a sparkling water. And I'm also trying, I'm trying this one. New one's called Prime. This is Tropical Punch Prime. There for a while, it was almost impossible to find. Everybody was like making a run on it. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, all the fun stuff. That might be okay. I had some frozen fish. It was okay. I know this is a season now for all the places that are putting fish out. McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Wendy's, Burger King. They all got for Lent. Everybody's got fish products out there. You can try them all different ones. They're kind of going overboard on the whole fish. I know Jack in the Box has got the double patty one, and Wendy's has one. I think Carl's Jr.'s has one. Burger King has one. Arby's even has one. I'm not sure all of them, but I'm not a real big fish person. But once in a while, yeah, I'll have some. But it's okay. Depends on what it is. I don't know. Some of the frozen stuff is better than others. I know there's like Gordon's and C-Pack and a couple other Van de Kamps. I think there's other one. That's like a big one. But they got fish sticks and fish fingers and fish patties and fish, I don't know, triangles, whatnot. But you gotta have the tartar sauce or spicy tartar sauce or something. I don't know. Waiting for some of these other ones. They're going to be putting, I know Arby's is supposed to have their Arby's sauce. I haven't found that yet. And I know they got Chick-fil-A in the stores. Wendy's is going to be putting their chili in the cans in the store, which is interesting. I haven't seen that yet, but it may be out soon. There is a conspiracy, I think. Can't find the Denison's chili anywhere. Been looking for it, but I cannot find it. So anyway, that was the fun stuff there. And just a whole lot of stuff. And I've been trying to research everything and trying to stay inside just because it's been cold and it's going to rain again tomorrow. It rained a little bit today. And it's been awful cold. So trying to stand. Next week, I don't think I'm going to be able to go next week until Friday. So, and then the week after, I don't know. I'm going to have to play it by ear because I have some other things to do next week. So I don't know when and if I'm going to be able to do that. Probably not till the weekend. but I have to play it by ear, and then in the next couple weeks I gotta kind of work on the schedule when I can get live. Ah, nice. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, a lot of stuff just recently came up, and it was like, wait a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change the schedule for a week or two, and then see how that goes. And then I got a couple weeks off, and then it's back again. I don't know. And then there's still a lot of stuff. I'm getting a little bit ahead on some of the reviews. I've got about a week's worth now. Trying to keep up on that, trying to keep ahead of things. Like I said, with all the weird new items that I've been getting, I was able to finally film all this stuff. I actually have to go back and redo a couple because I screwed up and I gotta redo the one. And like I said, Burger King messed me up with their thing. They gave me the wrong one. And I was like, what? Yeah, I haven't had much luck with my Burger King lately. They're not real with it. They don't really care. They kind of screwed up my orders more than a few times lately. Well, when they had those oh god, what were they? The crispy chicken sandwiches, they totally messed one up and they made it half spicy and half bacon, and I don't know what they did. That one worked out. I wasn't complaining, but yeah, I don't think they watch too well on when you order. And it's annoying because the one near me, if you order it on the app, you have to go in and pick it up. You can't get it through the drive-through. And if you go to the other one that you can get it through the drive-through if you order it on the app, got to go all the way across town, and apparently it's $1 more over there. So I don't quite understand that one. Maybe it's a different franchise, or I don't know. But yeah, usually use the app. That's where you can get the deals. That's where you can save money. You can use your points. You can get free stuff. If you go inside, you can't really do that. So yeah, it's a little bit different, a little bit more hectic. You would think with the newer place they'd get it more together. I don't know, but they were out of the one the other day, and then they were out of the they were out of the spicy zesty sauce. I was like, what? No, don't run out of my zesty sauce. That stuff's the bomb. It's kind of like horseradish and a little bit of spicy. Yeah. Oh, The Rock. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't heard much. I have not heard much from him lately. I think he's kind of, I don't know, mulling things over. Though for a while he was doing all kinds of different movies and big time, and um, I don't know. I think he's just kind of kicking back for a little bit. I got some of them. A lot of action movie stars out there. And I've been trying to watch some of the new movies and stuff that I gotta. Yeah, he had his hand in everything though. He was part of the reality shows and other um, shows on. He had that one for a minute on HBO, and then he's got movies, and he's got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So I don't know if XFL is really doing anything right now. I've kind of given up on the whole wrestling thing. I follow it a little bit, but not like I used to. I used to watch everything every week, and now it's getting kind of lame. All the other people are gone, and it's not the same as it once was. Like the old school time with all the old wrestlers, and most of those are either gone or out of the picture. But they still get things here and there. But I've been trying to watch all the new stuff that I want to watch. Creed 3. I haven't got a chance to watch that yet. They're starting to bring back some of the other series that I've been watching. Picard. Um, what's the other one? Mandalorian's back. A few other ones that I want to check out. They're going to start bringing a bunch of other ones too. Some of them are on their last season, unfortunately. Yeah. I haven't got a chance to watch it. I've been watching some of the marathons on TV. They've been having Karate Kid, Rocky. I was watching the old Rocky movies. There was a couple other series of movies that I still want to watch. Yeah, I don't know. He's doing other stuff right now. He's got his hands full. He's kind of like in demand. And I even know the one guy, um, he's still in it for a minute. Goldberg. He's on the Goldbergs. That's gonna be the last season. Once they wrap up in May, that show's going away. So he had a part in it as a coach, surprisingly. Oh, that's gonna go away. Yeah, there's a couple other ones. Discovery is doing its last season. That show got canceled, so the new season coming up is going to be their final one. Picard's in its final season now, about halfway through. And a lot of the other ones you don't know yet. I think they're kind of on hold. You won't see any new ones for like another couple months. Been hearing bits and pieces about when they're going to put out new episodes or the new seasons coming out. So I heard Squid Games was coming out in 24. So we'll see a new season of that. If you were into that. And just a whole lot of different stuff that's out there. Definitely keep you entertained, keep you occupied. If you don't have the old, a lot of people have them on DVD. Sometimes you watch them on streaming, Netflix. A lot of the free services now, Juno, Pluto, Crackle, Tubi. I think that's another one. So there's certainly a lot of stuff you can watch, and YouTube's got them sometimes. Just depends on what you look for, what you're into. If you're like into the old shows, you're into the new shows. Yeah, so it's all different. Yeah, it would. Well, I haven't really seen much of him. I think he made special appearances on some of the past WrestleManias, but I really haven't seen much from him lately. I think I watched a couple of his last few movies that were okay. What is that, Rampage? And I heard he's doing a San Andreas 2. Yeah, I don't know. There was a bunch that he did that kind of, was it Fast and the one of the Fast and Furious, he did a couple of those. There was just a whole bunch of them. And kind of had the the one-off movies. I guess he did the same thing Hulk Hogan did. Tooth Fairy. Was it Rundown? Yeah, Hogan did a couple of bombs too. He did what was it, The Nanny, Mr. Nanny. What's that other what he did? Oh boy, a couple other No Holds Barred. I actually went and saw that in the movie theater. Oh well, didn't know any better back then. But a lot of them, yeah, they get a contract, and it's like, hey, go with it. We'll do a script. We don't care. Hey, let's come out with a new thing. So you just gotta. Some of them they're okay. Some of them are just like, what was I thinking? I know they did that with Eddie Murphy when he was doing a lot of those movies and stuff, they offered him big money to do it, and it was like, okay, he did it, and it sucked, and he's like, oh well, I got paid. So I haven't heard much from him lately. He's kind of taking it slow. I haven't seen any movies with him in it lately. I think ever since everything kind of slowed down, a lot of people aren't getting offered parts. They're not putting out a whole lot of new movies. Yeah, I know that they were doing that for a while. They had some of the independents and stuff that were coming up. Who was it? The one Shinji Nakamura. I know he. I think he came from New Japan too. He was like all into a big star. Yeah, they train him. They train him quite a bit over there. Because when you come here, it's not really wrestling. It's just more entertainment. New Japan's more actual contact and wrestling, and like you said, discipline. They have a lot more strict rules and stuff like that. Not quite the same here. So, yeah. I like the old school wrestling where they actually wrestled, and yeah, but they're not going to do that anymore. They've cleaned it up. They made it family friendly. They're not doing any of the blading and blood and anything like that. True. Yeah, like made for TV movies. What did I watch? Something the other thing. Oh, I'm almost done. I gotta watch the next one or two episodes. I've been kind of laxing. They actually put out on Hulu, they've put out History of the World Part 2. And it's not as good as the first one. They've got like 6 parts to it or 8 parts to it. Mel Brooks, and it's like the new modern day history of the world. They actually brought some stuff from the original one into the new one. Because they promised some new things in the History of the World Part 2, and then, it's like, what, 30, 40 years later, but they put it back. And, you want to see Hitler on ice or Jews in space? Go for it. A lot of the people aren't around anymore, but that was in the original one. And Mel Brooks is just like a voiceover, but it's interesting to see that he actually made good on his promise to have a History of the World Part 2. So yeah, interesting, kind of funny. I'm watching a little bit of it. Not quite as funny as the first one. There's some good jokes in there. I think they had to clean it up a little bit for the new people, the new audience. Back in the old days, Mel Brooks pulled a lot of punches and weren't that popular. You couldn't get away with half of the stuff he did now. Today, there'd be too much complaining, so they had to clean it up. They had to make it PC. They put a little bit of jokes in there, but not as intense as the other ones were. Wouldn't be able to get away with those blazing saddles and what was the other one? History of the World Part 1, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. He did a couple other ones too. They're funny, but Spaceballs, that's one of my favorite ones. I love that. Been watching that one. The jokes are still funny. Spaceballs. They put that out a little too late. They didn't put it out until like the 80s, I think. But that's good. It'll make you laugh, Don't take it serious, just watch it and laugh, and don't think about it too much. People complain, they're all PC and they want to complain about all the other stuff. If you watch a movie, it makes you laugh, you have a good time, that's part of it. Same with the movies and stuff like that. If you're into it and you're entertained, then they've done their job. That's the way I look at it. I don't look for things to be Academy Award winners. I don't look for, spectacular scripts and, all that stuff that all the other people look into. Like I said, as long as I'm entertained, as long as it's a decent movie, There have been a few out there that have been really, really, really bad that I've couldn't watch. I watched half of it and it's like, oh, forget it. And I give up on this one. That happens occasionally. You run into some ones that are just awful. Some of them are like that on purpose, I think. But yeah, never know. You find some good, find some bad. And everybody's into a lot of different stuff. Some people are into romance, some people are into comedy, some people are into sci-fi, some people are into action flicks, horror. Everybody's a little different on what they like, I guess. That's why they have so many different genres and different movies and different types of stuff. Yeah. So, let's see what else. Not much else going on this week. Kind of slow. And I've just been trying to kick back a little bit. I'm probably going to be back on Friday. And I still have a lot of stuff I got to get to later in the week, so. Actually, no. I'm not impressed with the Big Macs lately. I don't think I watched that one. The Big Macs are kind of, I don't know. They're way expensive, and yeah, they're not as good. They're not like I remember them. And I know some of the other ones have gotten way small. I got that quad stacker from Burger King, and it's junior cheeseburger size. It's not the Whopper size, so. And unfortunately, I found out my Fat Burger closed down, so I can't do a Fat Burger one anymore. I can't do that, so I guess I'll have to do the next best thing. I could do Wendy's, or I could do some of these other ones. But unfortunately, yeah, they found out that they closed that one. I don't know why. It was in a gas station. I could understand. Those were certainly big burgers. I did one. It was a 6-patty one. It was like insane. It was like 3-pound burger, but I won't be doing that anymore. And then they've been working on other stuff, but not a lot of the. They are opening some new places here. They're supposed to be opening up a Crumble Cookies. Don't know when yet. They've been talking about that for months. I don't know if I don't think it's done yet. They finally opened our Chick-fil-A. There was a couple other ones that I've been hearing that they've been opening. There are some that they've opened up, but I don't want to go down there when they're fairly new because I heard a lot of people's been having trouble. Pizza Extreme was one of them, but they're still working the bugs out of that one. There was a couple other places that have just opened up too, and I don't want to go there while it's fairly new and they don't have it together yet. I've read lots of stories about the people getting overwhelmed and having trouble. So wait for them to be open and get the bugs worked out, and then I'll go check them out. There's still a couple that I have to put out that are on my bucket list. Actually did a couple of reviews on them. I just haven't got to them yet. With all the new releases, I wanted to get all the limited time stuff out while it's still relevant. Because if I put something out, I can't see that. I can't really do that because the copyrighted materials, and I can't really get into the movies. I can't get into the showing the films and stuff like that. Copyright infringement, and then you can't show anything. You can't really talk about it much. So yeah, it wouldn't work for me. I do like a lot of the movies, but yeah, I just can't really do the movie reviews because too many rules and too many regulations, and then they'll give you a strike and stuff if you talk about it too much or you put any kind of material up there. I just go into watching some of this stuff, some of the old stuff. But anyway, what else? Still have a couple other things I'm gonna work on. A what's for dinner video sometime soon. I was talking about this the other day. It just kind of came up. Kind of looking into the one about what's on sale. New video, new series. What's on sale? Nothing much right now. Nothing's on sale. And what they call a sale is nothing. I'm drinking two things tonight. Prime is prime. Prime is prime energy. Logan Paul is what it was supposed to be. And then still finishing this off. Liquid Death. Bury it alive. This just water. A little bit of flavor. Apparently they had a run on this Prime energy drink. First came out, $200 for the can. When it first came out, it was at like Costco, and the people were snapping it up because it had Logan Paul's name on it, and they couldn't keep it in stock. Now it's like in all the stores, different flavors, different other one. They got a hydration, they've got the energy drink, they've got a lot of stuff. I'm giving it a try. It's different. They got a whole lot of different energy drinks out there right now. Raise, Rain, C4, Monster, Bang, a whole lot of different ones. So pick and choose what you want. Yeah, I did the review. I haven't done much with it. If you saw the Reggie bar, I finally found that. I was stoked to find that one. That was a secret I wouldn't tell you guys about. I wanted to make it a surprise. It was something I grew up with. I don't know. They're still working. They're restructuring, from what I understand. You know. But yeah, I was pretty stoked to find the Reggie bar. I grew up with that. And back from the 70s and 80s. It's like a big thing. Got his own candy bar. Yeah, that was not a good thing. Reggie Jackson, yeah, baseball players for the Oakland A's and the Yankees. Back in the 70s and 80s, Mr. October, Home Run King. He was like big back then. Got his own candy bar. Very popular. And then he retired, and then they discontinued the candy bar, and he kind of fell out of favor. But yeah, he was big time back then. But yeah, the chicken fries, not a good experience. The first time they gave me the wrong one. They gave me the regular fries, and I thought they were the spicy ones, but turned out they were regular. And then this last time I went, they didn't have the spicy fries at the one place, so I had to go to another one. And when I got there, they didn't have the zesty sauce. It's like, what? No zesty sauce. Yeah, so that was a whole big mess between that. And they were okay. I wouldn't get them on a regular basis. Like I said, those were tiny. They 9 little fries, and some of them were like, half size. Yeah. It is what it is, So take with it what you will. The only good thing was it was only like what, $4.50, $4.59, I think, for 9-piece. So it wasn't terrible, but definitely won't get it again. And they weren't that hot. They were like mild. They had a little spice to them, not a lot. When I think spicy, I think, like Wendy's spicy nuggets, or their spicy chicken, or something really hot. So, hey Zig, where are you going? Come on, Ziggy. Ziggy, come on. All right, fine. Ziggy's over there. He woke up. He's getting something to eat. So Tazzy's still sleeping. They get up sometimes. They get a little bit of drink or something like that. They're doing pretty good, considering all the cold weather and the rain and stuff. They've been doing pretty good. It's been a little bit cold here, rainy. It's probably going to rain again tomorrow. We'll see what I can find. I don't know if I'm going to get out all that much. So let's see. Other than that, not a lot of stuff. Like I said, I got all the big stuff out of the way. I showed you guys all the new stuff that I found that I had sent away for it. Actually, I got one more thing coming in the mail. I got to figure out what to do. I need to go down and see if they've got it, one item at this other store that'll kind of go with it, hopefully. And other than that, yeah, just a lot of stuff I got to kind of check into. And I've been hearing bits and pieces of stuff coming out. I don't know. Most of the stuff that's going to be coming out, it's not till summertime, so we got a couple months. So you can check those out. They've got the new Coke creation coming out summertime, like June. A new Sprite. They've got Mountain Dews coming out later too. Summertime. So yeah, that's going to be the next kind of round, I guess. Probably not till June. And I think, yeah, the volcano menu at Taco Bell is not coming out till June. So we got a little bit of time before some of this stuff is coming out. We'll find out. Some of them they might put out a little early. Haven't heard much else. And I did hear they're discontinuing the quesarito from Taco Bell. I think it's at the end of May or something that they're doing. And that was online only, but apparently they're getting rid of it. I don't know why. It was like a cheese in the middle. Hi, Ziggy. Here. Cheese in the middle of a burrito, and I think it was like bean and stuff. But you had to order it online only. I don't know how long it's going to be around, for a little while. They got new items. Well, items that are back. The only one that's new is the Breeze Freeze. They brought the grilled cheese burritos, and then the chalupas, bacon chalupa. They brought those back. So they're just bringing stuff back. Most of the stuff at Taco Bell is just a recirculated menu. They're just put a new name on it and call it new, or bring it back. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do. I don't know about when I heard the nacho fries were gonna be on the menu permanent, but I don't know when they're coming back. Probably not till summertime. They bring those back all the time. What they need to do is lower the price on everything. Everybody needs to lower all their prices, especially Carl's Jr.'s. Ridiculous. And McDonald's is getting up there too. So yeah, Carl's Jr.'s needs to bring it down about $3, $4 per burger. Because $18 is ridiculous for a combo. And $9 and $10 for a burger is a little bit insane. People are buying them. I don't know why. But yeah, Wendy's is getting up there too. Burger King's getting up there. All these places, premium sandwiches are way too high. So I don't know if they're going to roll their prices back, or if they're just going to go ahead and say, okay, well, you want to get the big stuff, you got to pay big bucks. So use the app when you can. Use coupons if you got them. Special offers. Just depends, I guess. Wish they would go back to the old prices. And actually, they did that at McDonald's for a while. On one place, it was on a manager special on Sunday. 39 cents for a hamburger, 49 cents for a cheeseburger. But then a little while ago, I saw a note that said, due to the current wage information, we can no longer offer the cheeseburgers and hamburgers for 39 and 49. We're bringing it up to 78, 79 and 89. Hey, dang. So that's just the way it is right now. So you got to pay the price if you want to play. Yeah, they're charging an arm and a leg for all these things right now. So whatever you can find, special wise, coupons, do the apps, use your points, all that. Do whatever you can to cash it in. Although they make it tough because then they say only one coupon per order, and then some of them you can't order. You have to wait 2 hours in between orders. So I used to do that before they got wise. People were saying what you could do with the McDonald's was pull up the offer like it was like, say it was like a free cheeseburger, and it would come up with a coupon and like a barcode. And what people were doing was they were taking screenshots, and then they'd close it down, they'd open it up, and then it would come up with another barcode. And then they'd take a screenshot, and then they close it down and open it up, get another barcode. Then they would go to the kiosk, and they would scan the barcode, put the barcode in there for the free burger or whatever, and then they'd use the other one. Each one had a separate code, and they would do that, and they'd cash in and get all these different free ones. And then they put a thing on there that said, okay, you can only use one coupon per order, and you have to wait 2 hours in between. Yeah, but they stopped it now. You can only use one coupon per order, and I think it's either 2 or 4 hours in between using the app, and the coupons go away each day. Once you use it, it goes away. So you can't do that. You can't do like what you used to do. Everybody used to get like pictures and barcodes and all that stuff, and they just scan them. But hey, you can't do that anymore. They've changed the rules. So, yeah, they always find a way. Remember, we used to do that. Cable used to do that. We found a way to unscramble the cable and get free stuff, and then they went, wait a minute. Then they got the word, and everybody cracked down. They recalled all the boxes, and yeah, it worked for a minute. Free HBO, free Showtime, free Playboy channel, free everything. I remember when my friend showed me that. He says, you know what? You can get free TV. No, you're kidding. He goes, yeah, just watch this. And he hit like 4 buttons, turn it off, and then turn it back on and unscrambled everything. And then we're like, whoa, cool. Now I could watch anything. Yeah, but then the companies got wise, and then they said, oh, we got to stop this. So put a recall on all the boxes and made everybody cash them in, and put the new one that had the safeguard. No. Oh, well. One person spoils it for everybody. They should have kept quiet and let it stay, you know. Anyway, that was fun back then, but or like they would have the movie channels and stuff, they'd be scrambled, but you could still hear the words. The picture was scrambled, and every so often it'd unscramble for like a fraction of a second. You could watch this stuff, and then you could hear the background. So if you went to the naughty channels, you can hear all the sound effects in the background. They stopped doing that. They said, we can't do this. We have to scramble it completely. Black it out. Don't let it. Then they were selling those bootleg boxes too, that everybody send a couple $100 away, and then they'd send you a black box, and it unscrambled all the channels and stuff, and you got it for free. And then that lasted for a while, and then eventually they'd zap the box, and then you'd have to buy a new one and get it reprogrammed or something. They were wise. They figured it out. Everybody that had the counterfeit boxes and stuff. It worked for a little while, but then eventually they said, okay, no longer works. And you were chancing it too, because you were just sending money to some P.O. box and hoping that they would send you something back. That worked. I remember my one friend got taken. He went to a computer fair, a swap meet. This was back in the old days, back when you had the old systems, and he bought a disc holder. It was like, you know, plastic disc holders. You put your 5 1/4s in there, and it held, apparently it held all these floppy disks. And he bought it for like 10 or 15 bucks. And it had the box, and it had a picture of it. And he was carrying the thing around all day at the swap meet. And he got home, he opened it up, and there was bricks taped in there. Nothing inside. Empty box with a brick. So he got taken for, I don't know, 10 bucks or whatever. Back then, that was pretty good amount. So he got nothing. I don't know if the guy was scamming him or maybe that was his display box and he forgot. I don't know. But you hate seeing that kind of thing. I've read a couple of things that people did that. Somebody bought where did they go? Walmart. I went to Walmart. They bought a flat screen TV, and when they were taking it away, the box looked like it had been taped back up. And they got it home and they opened it up, and it was a old banged up TV that had been put back in the box. It wasn't the right one. It was broken. It didn't work. They tried to take it back to Walmart and show them what they got, and Walmart said, well, no, what you did is you took the TV out and you're giving us a bogus TV back. They wouldn't give them a refund. And then they said, well, no, this is what we got when we got it home. And they kept saying, no, you obviously scammed us. You switched it. You got the real TV at home. Yeah, so. Oh, Tazzy, hi. Where are you going? Hi. Where are you going? What are you doing? Now? You done? Tazzy? Okay, bye. Guess they're hungry. They wake up sometime in the night. But yeah, you gotta watch it. You know, pretty much now. I've been figuring out now that pretty much anytime you do any kind of transaction or something like that, you've got to pretty much tape yourself opening it or giving people money or making a deal just to cover yourself, because they could say anything about it, you know. So I guess if you you get something, take a video of you opening it and say, here, this is what was in the box. I didn't change it. I didn't do it. Or if you videotape yourself handing money to people and them signing the receipt or something like that, I guess you have to do that to cover yourself. I think it's, you know, we're all going to start having to wear body cams and turn on your camera 24/7, interact with everybody, I guess. So if you don't, it's your word against theirs. And who are you going to believe, you know? So you just got to protect yourself out there, guys. Be cautious. So let's see, what else? Not much else. Just been kind of hanging in. It's been a little bit rainy, been a little bit crazy here. It's going to rain again tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be all day or not. And then I think the rest of the week it's going to rain off and on. And then next week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do too much live. I got another early schedule, so won't be able to do that. I'll probably be able to go on the weekend, but not during the week. And then after that, I'll have to see. I have to play it by ear. Still be getting all the daily reviews that are coming out. Some of them are a little bit older. Some of them are going to be newer. Other things I got to get to. Like I said, you guys saw you saw one of the new reviews of the Reggie bar and the chicken fries, and got some other ones coming up. I got through most of all the sodas now, finally. The Peeps, the Coke Move, the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream ones. So those are the big ones for now. There's a lot of other stuff I gotta check out and get to. Haven't heard any big things. I don't hear anything new from Ray's coming out as far as flavor wise. So I don't know if it when and if they're going to drop a new one, maybe somewhere along the line. But other than that, yeah, not a lot of stuff. They're going to have the last little round now for wintertime into Easter, all the fish and all that stuff. But then all the big stuff's going to start coming out in June with the summer releases. So stay tuned for those. I haven't heard too much else for new items, and I don't think a lot of them. Nothing really new popping yet. So still keep my eyes out, and I haven't heard anything on the tap for other things. I do have a couple items that I'm researching that I got to look into and see if I can track them down. Some of them that I've heard that are out, I don't know that I want to do. I don't want to do the Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. That just looked too weird. Not really enthused about doing the McCrispy chicken. I've heard bad things about that. I don't know. I might get to it. I might not. There's still a lot of other stuff I got to do. What are you doing, Tessie? Dumping on the floor. Tez, where are you going? Come on. Tessie. So, other than that, not a lot. So, let's see. I think it's been, still got a little bit of time, but I think I'm going to probably wrap this one up soon and get a little bit of sleep tonight. And I'll be back probably Friday. Stay tuned for all the regular reviews, regular stuff that's coming out. A lot of stuff to check out. So feel free to do that. And also take part in the poll. I put what was your ultimate amount of burger patties, so you can put that down, 1, 2, 3 or more. Everybody's a little different. I think right now it's double is leading in the poll. Most people like 2 patties. Some people like only 1. Some people like lots. I don't know. Just depends. If you're really hungry, if you're not, you want the challenge, you want the competitive eating. But I think most people are good with 2. It seems to be the average anyways. And also depends on the burger. If it's like a cheeseburger, maybe more. But if it's like a quarter pounder or something, yeah, 2 is more than enough. So anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. My voice is starting to go, and I got to get something warm and get a little bit warmed up and rest up the voice for the rest of the weekend. And see you guys back on Friday. Hope you guys have a good week. Stay inside, stay warm and dry, stay out of trouble, and see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, have a good one. Take it easy. I will see you soon, and yeah, I'm out of here. Get a little bit of rest and get warmed up. So see you guys later. Have a good one.